we are going to get ready together. So today is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and it is a new start to the year, right? Fresh start. Talk about change. Today is like from yesterday to today is one of the biggest changes that you'll experience in the entire year, throughout the entire year. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, right? So it's the biggest change of the year. Some people are not excited about it, some people are. I am. This is the first year where I feel like, you know, when I was younger, I would say, well, let's see what the new year will bring, right? And then this is the first year where I said, no, let's not see what the new year brings. Let's see how we can maximize this year. And by we, I mean me, right? Me, myself, and I. So, what are you going to do to maximize this year? Or are you going to see what 2024 brings? Maybe you're going to see what you can squeeze out of this year. You know how we see pictures of kids that, you know, have grown up, or people that you've been around and you're like, oh, how old is so-and-so now? And your friends or acquaintances, they tell you how old someone is and you're like, oh, I remember when they were born. It's that kind of idea. Like if we're not squeezing everything we can and maximizing every year that we have on the planet, what are we really doing? Because you only get one life. So what are we gonna do this year? Imagine your wildest dreams. What would you like to happen? Maybe there's a car that you want. Maybe there's a car that you need because your old car is falling apart and you want your dream car. Like maybe you don't want a Toyota or a Ford or a Dodge. Maybe you want a Maybach or a Ferrari or a Bentley or a car that is on people's dream car list. And that, maybe it is a Toyota. That's fine. I'm just saying. In your wildest dreams, what can you imagine? So this week, I think I'm going to focus on things that most YouTubers don't talk about. And that's, what are the things that everybody should know that most people don't know? For example, how to change a tire. If you're a parent and your kids are older than 12, have you taught them how to change a tire? Because I know I haven't. So that's what we're going to focus on this week. Things that people don't necessarily think to teach their kids that are societally missed. You know, like my kids just got cell phones this past year in 2023, right? And I was annoyed with them because they each didn't have phone etiquette. Like, they don't know how to use a phone, but if no one teaches them, how will they ever know, right? So like I had to teach them, like, you don't text after a certain time. So texting hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or I'm sorry, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's like reasonable texting hours. Anything after 10 p.m. and you're just kind of being a jerk. But those are things that nobody talks about, right? Everybody talks about all the common stuff, but what about the uncommon things? And so we're going to focus on that this week. You know, the things that, like my boys, they don't know how to tie a tie. I don't know how to tie a tie. But guess what? We're going to learn this week. And I will record all of those sessions so that you can also learn with me. You're never too old to learn something new, right? That's what this year is about, maximizing. And stick around, make sure if you like my videos to subscribe. That's not necessarily asking for a donation, that's asking for, if you like it, why not? It's kind of like an old school magazine like Time or People. If you like to read it and you come back on YouTube to continue watching my videos, then why not subscribe? And then you'll know when I post a new video. You'll get a notification. And if you don't want notifications, I totally get that too. If you don't like notifications, then maybe just give this video a thumbs up, right? Things that no one thought to teach. There's a story about changing a tire. My husband's friend, who is also my friend, but his loyalty is to my husband, he had a flat tire a few years ago, almost a decade ago, and he didn't know how to change it, his tire. So my husband, I think, either helped him or told him where to go to get it changed. And this is an adult man. So, and that's not his fault. How can you know if no one's ever taught you, right? So we're gonna work on that this week. So please stay tuned for those videos. And cheers to 2024. I'm not done with my makeup yet, so you're gonna stay on here with me. What else are some things that you'd like to know that you don't know how to do? Put it in the comments. Let's learn together. That's what this Camcorder Central Tamika TV, that's what this is about, you know? Like etiquette. I'm big on etiquette. Texting etiquette, email etiquette, phone etiquette, writing thank you cards. That's a lost art. I love to write thank you cards. But every year that goes by, I write less and less thank you cards because everybody, well, for one, I don't always have people's addresses. And they, people are less wanting to give out their address because with online and being able to find everybody, and it's like there's no privacy, right? Like, do you want everybody to know your address? Probably not. Can they find it online? Unfortunately, yes. For the people that don't want to be found, unfortunately, people can find you. So there's that. But yeah, just etiquette. Etiquette, etiquette, etiquette. I love this color. But I will say that I am ready for a lighter, more orangey red. That's my next color. Can't wait for you to see that. And because I'm not getting paid from any of these companies with the makeup, I won't announce what companies I'm using, what brands. And you shouldn't either. If they're not paying you, no bueno. You are a brand. And if someone wants you to do videos and tutorials using their products, then they should pay you. There's too many people out here that are not getting paid for their expertise or what they do or just sharing information. And I won't participate in that. The makeup doesn't have to be perfect. Just show up Just show up. That's it. My hair will eventually come down over the course of the next 10 minutes. Cheers.